Tamron Hall, and I am so excited to be here. Were you just blown away? I am too. I am. So full disclosure, I'm many episodes ahead of y'all. And I just told two very special people backstage. This morning I was crying thinking about this series. I said, it is like really falling in love when it's a slow burn and it just gets warmer and warmer. That's how I felt today too. This was my first long trip to the vineyard, and I passed outside of Union Chapel today, and it was like I fell in love. And that's exactly the same sensation that I felt after seeing the first series, first part of the series, second. Okay, I'm up to 6 episodes. Y'all have to catch up. But before you do, I want to introduce you to the phenomenal creatives behind the phenomenal people, the phenomenal women, the phenomenal Black women who are behind what we are witnessing. Please welcome to the stage Attica and Tembi Locke, the creators, showrunners, storytellers of what you witnessed here. Have a seat. Have a seat. Congratulations. You said it best, beautiful. Oh boy, so we ran into each other earlier and I told you that I cried and I still kept my fake eyelashes on. And Tembi, part of the tears are because this is real. This is your life. It is about love, it's about grieving, it's about resilience. Seeing it from the book to now, us being able to watch it on TV, how do you describe it?
First of all, thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. I don't really have words to describe what this feels like to be here with my sister. And to share this with the world, the most intimate parts of everything I wrote and then what we developed for the screen, and to be here, to share it with this audience first is gratitude. Is all I have is gratitude. Gratitude. Just gratitude.
You know, Attica, people always say, well, is the movie as good as the book? Is the book as good as the movie? That's always the first thing or second thing that people ask. And someone asked me that today, and I said, this is the most beautiful compliment to each other, to both. What was it like as the co-creator bringing it from the New York Times bestseller to what will be a phenomenal hit for Netflix? And that's not a plug. That's just telling you where to watch it.
I echo everything Tembi said. First of all, just my immense out-of-body gratitude. I don't have words for what this is, to be with what feels like family, to share this project. I felt like my role was to be a steward of the truth while we also made up a bunch of stuff. Because the truth of the matter is, to tell Tembi's story, she needed psychic space in order for not have the most intimate parts of her life, frame by frame, be a part of a series. And so that's why we changed the names. That's why we kind of changed, our dad's funny, but he's not that funny. But he does have a bolo tie, and he does walk around wearing that thing. So we essentially took the spine of the story, and as our North Star, what we said we were gonna do is whatever scenes were in there, we were gonna go from eros to agape in terms of love. That we knew this was a love story. This was a story about love of food, love of family, love of culture, love of music, and romantic love. So we started with them bumping on the street. Yeah. We start with the kind of hot, erotic, romantic love. And as you go on a journey with this couple, after you stay with them after the meet cute, you begin to see all the things that they're wrestling with, all the things that they're going up against, their families, these rural Sicilians, and our Black Texas family, we were like, huh? what is this? What's going on here? But we knew we wanted to get into that family love, and by the time you get to the end of the series, you get to a universal agape love. That is the love that is bigger than culture, the love that is bigger than language, and that kind of unites us all as humanity. And so that was the North Star.
Yeah. How did that become your North Star? I mean, because you were working from a body of work that was already created.
Yes, I mean, that was really, for me, the impetus of writing the book.
Yeah.
You know, I was widowed and a solo mom, and I was sitting in Sicily one summer with my mother-in-law who spoke no English, and my daughter who, and the sun was setting, you know, it was like after siesta, and my husband had been gone for 3 years, and I thought, how the hell did I get here? And then I thought, the how that I got here, and the fact that we had formed a family, absent biology, absent the one person who connected us, and that we were still forming family, felt like a story worth pursuing on the page. And of course, my sister is a brilliant writer, novelist. She's a 5-time novelist and award-winning, also screenwriter. And she said, oh no. Pull out your phones and Google Attica Locke. But she said, you have to write this book. Yeah. And so already, even before we knew this would happen, she was already right there saying, no, you can do this. This has a value, and it's a unique lens on a very intimate experience. And I wanted to write a book, hopefully, and we hope the series is this, that is a Black woman's journey of self-discovery.
Oh, it is that. It is absolutely that.
Through grief, too.
So I have to tell you, I love how beautifully you both have big upped your sister. I mean, you just said, Attica said, my sister here was important for me to protect her story, and then you just ran your whole sister's LinkedIn resume of awards. So what was it like, Attica? Because you're working with your sister, you're both equally brilliant and passionate and caring, not just about what you're creating, but what we are receiving from what you create.
It was the greatest gift of my life, because it's the hardest thing I've ever done, being a showrunner, and being a showrunner of this series, which is in 2 countries, 3 languages, 5 cities. You know, it had a lot going on, and I was a first-time showrunner. But the thing that got me up every day was love. The thing that got me up every day was love for my sister, for my brother-in-law, for my niece, and love for, this is a really interesting story.
It is.
It matters. And what was great about having her as a partner, so Tembi was in the writer's room with us every day. She was on set every day. It also meant that we could look at each other and go, let's go meet behind a trailer. We got to talk about some stuff.
We can't talk like this in front of these people. Come back here, let's get it up.
We would do the look, and then we'd go sneak off and talk some stuff that we need to talk, in front, out of other people's ears. And also, I could cry with her. I could laugh with her. I don't know that I could have survived any first-time showrunning gig, but certainly not this, without having somebody I had to turn to at any point and know that she had my back.
Yeah, so, you talk about the beauty of it all, and it is this incredible journey. And I thought a lot about the social medias that have popped up of Black women travel. There are different accounts, and if you're not following some of them, you have to look them up. These beautiful images of Black women saying, we do travel, we do this. And I thought about you, I'm like, this is a love story shot on location. Yeah. The scenery alone. I mean, how many places did you shoot?
Los
Angeles, Florence, and then several cities in Sicily.
And Sicily, I have to say, we knew sort of from a production value would be the most challenging location. And by the way, we were shooting in the middle of a pandemic.
Oh.
So we literally go to the epicenter, because Italy, we all were there when COVID kicked off, and we saw what was happening in Italy. So to go into Italy as one of the first productions coming back post-COVID, people were like, yes, come. And then Sicily in particular, especially small town, rural Sicily, which you will see in the series, they were like, they rolled out the red carpet for us.
Wow.
They were like, come, tell us this story, yes. And we had so many people say, yes, Afro-Siciliana, Afro-Sicilian.
we're the same.
Because Sicily is a stone throw from North Africa.
Yeah. And they get treated like the N-word something of Italy. They get treated like that.
And so for them, this story had a very particular resonance. And they were happy to see the island of Sicily portrayed not as like the mafia. But just like regular people trying to live their life and raise their kids.
You know, Attica, I was looking to how beautifully shot, and as you watch the series, you will get to see, it was so beautifully shot at one point, I thought, is that a CG screen? I was like, is that real? The lighting, the texture, I said to someone behind, it's delicious. It is, and it's not just the food and the imagery, but you could tell there's just certain things. I've been doing this for 30 years now. I can see the imprint of a black woman on everything. And on this, I did. I said, nobody could pull this off but a black woman. It's too beautifully shot.
There's another black woman.
There's another black woman who's not here with us.
Another black woman who's not with Nzinga Stewart, our producing director. She directed like 5 of our episodes.
See, I didn't even know it, but I could tell.
Nzinga, when Nzinga came on board, I was like, oh no, this is about to be something
it's beautiful.
Wholly different. Because her vision, she comes from music videos.
Yeah.
She started, and then later we brought in like Raphael Sadiq. We brought in all the, we brought the music.
The soundtrack, the music, and it only gets better. I did my little Shazam. I was like, wait a minute, who sings this? I'm putting my Shazam up to my TV the other day watching it. It's also complimentary.
Yes, and that's what we were really going for, because that was my experience. When I went to and lived in Italy, I was like, I just bring the music I like. Like, I'm not, so to me, the series needed to reflect both what was on screen, what we hear, needs to reflect that duality, holding both side by side, but also putting a black woman at the center.
Yeah. Zoe Saldana does such a beautiful job.
She's
phenomenal in this, from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Attica, now that you're actually here and it's premiered at this very important film festival, at this very important time for black women, as we talk about Breonna Taylor and Waiting for Justice and Brittany Griner, all of these things that are there. And then we have this image to remind us that our stories are not always painful. They are, but it's grief, it's resilience, it's recovery. And that's what so much of this is.
Yeah, and I think that the duality that Tembi talked about, you have to have both. It is not appropriate to take pain out of the black people's historical story of being in this country. Historical, not last week some pain. Like, so you can't take that out of our story, but there also is so much joy that we know exists, we just rarely get to see it up here.
Yes.
And so that's the thing that I think deeply matters.
And family. I mean, I'm biased because we're all Texans.
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry to the Northeastern. Sorry to those who didn't grow up knowing the entire lineup of the Dallas Cowboys. Your parents wronged you. But that said, the family dynamic that we see in you, but that you were so deliberate in bringing to the story. It just grows, and you start to see different people in your family. You will see them in the family here because it's real.
Yeah, that is a great compliment. I hope so. And we had great partners throughout. But part of what you are doing when you're doing something new is you are either subtly or seriously trying to educate folks because they have an idea of what black humor looks like or what a black family looks like. And so we had to subtly kind of push like, well, you know, we're funny in lots of different ways. Now, I'm a little biased because I'm a character in it, the sister. So when they were trying to cast the sister, I was like, well, can I get a say in how that, and who, what? And because I knew that there was a way to go, because we'd all seen a sassy black sister, and I'm a sassy black sister. I mean, I am a sassy black sister. But I also knew that I wanted this character, Zora, who is not really me, she's a sketch of me, to be wry and kind of get these little zingers in and be kind of quiet in our comedy. And we had to really put a foot down to kind of say, see us in different ways. See us in different ways. If I've seen it before, nope, I want to see it new.
Okay, that's good. What you just heard as you watch the series will ring in your head because it is so true. Tembi, before we wrap up, because I started with this is your life, last pinch me moment involving this.
The last pinch me moment happened about 10 minutes ago, sitting there, when I was sitting watching with this audience. That pinch me moment, Attica and I reached across and we were like, how did we get here? And particularly the end scene of the pilot, which is a truth, that it happened almost frame for frame, what you see on screen. That moment in the rain was a real thing.
And that was actually on the actual street corner where it really happened.
And so I'm humbled and I'm grateful, and I know God is good and love is big.
Oh, wow. Well, you can watch it all together and make sure you share it with your friends. October 21st.
Yeah, October 21st.
Netflix.
Let me get a
This
picture of
is, you know, we often say, what kind of content do we want to see? I'm telling you, it is beautiful, frame for frame. Oh, look at, say cheese. There you go.
This don't happen
Yeah, there you go. It does not happen every day. Attica, I will let you leave with the final thoughts. What do you want to share with this amazing audience?
I'm gonna tell y'all, sit down, go to the bathroom, get your snacks lined up, go on this journey with us. You will laugh, you will cry, you will see yourself, I hope, and I think that you will have the time of your life, and my hope is that when it's over, you look around at the people in your life that you love and you hold them a little bit closer. That's my hope.
Oh my gosh. Well, spoken like a phenomenal and brilliant writer, creative, award winner. What else did you tell us about your sister again?
Oh my gosh, Attica, NAACP award winner. Yes, baby, Edgar winner, Empire, Little Fires Everywhere, When They See Us.
Yes.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on.
Yes.
They don't make them like Attica Locke. They
And
don't make them.
I'm a guest on the Tamron Hall show. Thank you. Thank you all today for your
Thank you, guys.
time, for your love, for your support. Please continue to support what we create and what we pour our hearts and souls in, just like so many of you creatives. I hope that you're inspired by the work. October 21st, From Scratch, Netflix. Thank you so much for welcoming us. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.